My name is Jonathan Sandler, and I live in Bakewell, which is in the Peak National Park, right in the middle of England. And I practice at a hospital in Chesterfield. I think one of the reasons why orthodontics takes so long in the hands of some clinicians is because they're unable or unwilling to spend the time identifying the rate limiting step in treatment. And what I try to emphasize with my residents when I'm teaching them is to sit down with the patient and to look at the malocclusion holistically and identify the feature of the malocclusion that is furthest from the finishing line. Because if they can spend the next 20 minutes addressing the feature that's furthest from the finishing line, at the end of the 20 minutes, the patient will then be closer to the finishing line. And I think many clinicians get completely distracted by items of aspects of the malocclusion that are utterly irrelevant, like the centerline or like different torque differentials between some of the incisors, or tiny amounts of rotation on teeth. And they miss out the critical features like an upper canine that's a centimeter from where it needs to be and nobody's actually applied any force to it, or an 8 or 9 millimeter overbite that's been treated for the last year and the patient's still got an 8 or 9 millimeter overbite. So I think the important piece of advice to every practicing orthodontist is to identify the rate limiting step, and then visit by visit, you get your patients closer to the finishing line.